Three rods ready. This rod is set up for a live bait. Doesn't matter, a pilchard, a threadfin herring, a grunt, a pigfish, a little snapper, anything that you'd like to use. Just a little different presentation. It's a simple 50 or 60 pound leader, a 1 ounce lead, and a like a 6 or a 7/0 J hook. I like a little bit bigger hook. The cobias have a little bit bigger mouths. I feel that you can get away with a little bit bigger hook and your hookup ratio is better. So that being said, that's one style that we'll use today. And then we briefly talked about this eel. This simulates a little mud eel or sand eel. This is a very good bait. You don't want to work it too fast, but you want to kind of snake it along through the water. Create a swimming motion with it so it looks natural, like an eel kind of swimming in with the tide. You don't want to jig it or stop moving it, but you want to kind of twitch it along and snake it along. And they really like this. It seems like this is a bait that they frequently eat out here in the Gulf of Mexico as these fish migrate up and down the coast. And then this is what I call the destroyer, so to speak. This chugger is basically just a modified big bass lure, so to speak. It's heavy. It weighs about 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces. It's got some upgraded split rings and 4X strong treble hooks. This serves a purpose, and the reason I like this and have it ready at all times is we're sitting here, we're fishing some baits on the bottom, we're not seeing much. All of a sudden I look 100 yards away and I see, 4 or 5 cobias pop up on the surface and they're swimming on the surface. Well, obviously we have the anchor out. It's gonna take a couple minutes before we could pull the anchor and get over to those fish, and chances are by the time we hurry up, frantically move and get over there, the fish are going to go down. Sometimes these fish only pop up for 30 seconds or 40 seconds, maybe a minute at the most, and they swim around and then they go back down. This bait allows me to cast to where those fish are, and I can do one of two things. I can entice those fish and tease them, get them closer, 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 closer to the boat, and then we can pitch other baits to them and have multiple hookups, or I can slow it down and let them eat this bait right on the surface, and I just bettered my opportunity to catch that fish that was 100 yards away, where a bait on this rod I would never be able to cast that far. So and plus it's a real visual bait. When they eat this, they really come out of the water and eat it. It's a real aggressive bite, so it's a cool bite. So let's see what we can find. All right, do me a favor, go back and get me that trout and put it on that rod. Shine right here. Point right here. There's a big fish right here. There's like a 50-pounder right here with this one. Just leave that open, okay? Just put that trout on that rod. I don't know. Get me anything. That trout's in there. We'll get this other fish to bite. Straight up, now, straight up. There you go. Reel down all the way to the water, lift up slow. Real slow. Real slow. Do it again, real slow. Do it again, real slow. Real slow. Yeah. All right, in the spread, cobia fishing, Gulf of Mexico. It's a nice fish.
Yeah, nice fight.
All right, open that hatch for me.